Hey, DJ Mikey, Mike in Direct Sound, and we are doing a quick review. That's right, I'm in the market for a new pair of headphones. That's right, new pair of headphones, and I've been running the V-moda LP Crossfades for a little while, and I really like them. They're super stylish. That's really what drew me to these headphones. They sound really good. They're comfortable. They're convenient. LP Crossfades, really slick. All right, they come with this cool exoskeleton kind of container here, and a couple cool features about the LPs. Okay, so if you're interested, I just saw them on Amazon on sale for like 69 bucks or something like that. I posted on my Facebook page. Hopefully you guys took advantage of that. It was really cool. So little clamshell kind of case here. It comes with a couple different cables. These cables are super slick. These are like a Kevlar coated style cable. You get one for your phone, and it has a little microphone type attachment to it. And you get one as like a headphone, a normal one. It has a 1/4 inch adapter that goes on an 1/8 inch plug. Really cool. So here's the, these are the Crossfades. Now these things are freaking slick looking, right? These things are awesome slick. They look stylish, they're cool. They cover your head really nice. And they just look good, okay? So if you're trying to be a professional, everybody's using facades, and they're using scrim, and they're using all the cool stuff, right? You might want to, you're wearing your tux, don't have some radio headphones that are, you know, there because you bought them back in the 80s, okay? Step up, listen to your music. Sometimes you need to isolate, okay? Sometimes you have those they kind of sit flush on your ear and don't cup your ear. Sometimes you need to isolate yourself to listen to the music. A client gives you some music and you need to cup it or isolate it. These work great, okay? So, LPs, really cool, okay? Adjustable, but there are some issues that I didn't like about it. I mix different ways. Sometimes I mix, you know, one-eared. Sometimes I mix both ears. Sometimes I do under the arm. These don't pivot the way I like to mix, okay? So, I heard about the M-100 headphones, and these are more of their entry level, maybe a little bit, they're like their mid-grade level, okay? Super slick. I just love these headphones. Also, this little piece right here, you can get specially engraved with your logo, your name, your picture, any kind of photo you want to put on there. Pretty much, they can do some really killer stuff, all right? So I decided to go take a look, okay? So I went down to Brookstones, okay, and they have a kiosk that have a whole bunch of different headphones. I was able to try, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 different headphones. I got the Beats by Dre. All right, we're here at Brookstones. We're gonna go check out some cool V-moda headphones. I want to see them for myself. So they got the V-modas here. I'm gonna check these out. They also have the Beats by Dre's. I'm gonna check those out. So they got the M-100s right here on the bottom. So before I go spend $2.99 on a pair of headphones, I'm going to definitely listen to these things, and it's great that they have a kiosk right here to check those out. All right, cool. Side-by-side comparison to the Beats and the V-moda 100s. I have the LP version of the V-modas, and I really like the style and the way they collapse on the 100s, so I really want to grab a pair. I was able to compare them to the Beats by Dre, and these are the executive version. These are the over-ear style, and on their other kiosks here, the Beats, they have the small version, and then they have the other ones that are a little bit larger. They both sound good. Pretty good bass response. I was pretty surprised. And they're clear. But I like these are rounder on your head. So they're rounder. They really sit back. I think the V-modas sit on your head a little bit better, look a little more stylish. I like that as well, especially as a performer. All right, so the V-moda headphones, awesome. The M-100s, really classic. I love the way they sound. At least I got to get my ears on them. Compare them to a few other headphones. Amazing, sounding really well. Really like the advanced clarity on the M-100s. The Crossfades are good. Good all-around headphone, but I think the M-100s really shine through. So definitely going to pick myself a pair of those up. If you order them on the V-moda website, you get free engraving on your ear things, on the little covers, so you can upload your picture and it gets free engraving. If you purchase some here and you go to, then you have to buy the engraved headphones through V-moda or mail them in or however you do that. So I'm going to go check that on their website. So I got options here if I need to pick some up, or I can get them direct from V-moda on their website. I'm going to take a look at that. So cool stuff. This is DJ Mikey Mike taking a quick look at the V-moda M-100s. Really cool, man. All right. Peace. So I got to listen to the differences, and I really was super impressed with the M-100s. So they're similar price range of what I was looking at. But what the cool thing was is the M-100s had the cool features that I wanted. Okay, there were some features that I really liked in the M-100s that I couldn't find in the Crossfades, and the beats they didn't adjust properly for me, the way I mix and my styles. So I went ahead, I picked up the M-100s. All right, these things are flipping awesome. Okay, but unfortunately I didn't pick them up from Brookstones. Okay, because I found out that if you order them, now it's a little bit more expensive, but it kind of pays off. You gotta wait. Okay, so if you're an impulse buyer, go to Brookstones, buy yourself some headphones. Okay, but it's hard to listen to headphones because Guitar Center didn't carry them. That was really tough. So hey, what am I gonna do? So Brookstones was there. I went down there, and I like shopping at places buying at places I shop at. I hate to do it over the internet, but hey, this is here's a tip for you guys. Great headphone. The V-moda website has them for $310. Brookstones had them for $299. But the V-moda site, you get custom covers. You can actually add your own logo, your jersey name, or your jersey number, your name, whatever you want to do. I don't really have a cool custom logo. Okay, so I just have Mikey Mike, or I have Direct Sound. It's not custom. It's just kind of generic. So anyway, I figured, you know what? I want to get my name. I want to know whose headphones they are. They're mine. I don't want anybody walking off of my headphones. They're really cool and slick, but there's a less chance of them walking off with them if they have my name on them than if they just look really slick, right? So I decided to go through the V-moda website. $310, but you get your own custom ear covers for it. So that was slick. Typed it in right on the website, hit the button, and they're at my house quickly. So you got to check that out. Okay, so the M-100s. Okay, I'll show you the difference. Now, I am superly excited. These are the exoskeletons, right? This is for the LPs. I love this look. I attach them to the outside of my suitcase. I take them everywhere. Okay, they have a little carabiner on the side. You clip it to whatever you need and haul it off, right? Well, I was happily surprised that the M-100s came with a little bit tinier exoskeleton because these things will fold. So this was cool. Still comes with a carabiner. It comes with all the extra cables that you need, and it's really slick. You just zip it open, and right there are your headphones all tucked in place. Really cool in the little clamshell device here. So you get the cables, you get all the good stuff, but they fold. All right, and they come with custom markings if you so choose. Also, you can get different designs. Maybe you want a Christmas ornament on your headphone. You can order something like that. Maybe you wanted the client's logo on here and just to really tie in the event. Okay, maybe you're doing something custom for a charity and you just want to look the part. We're professionals. We go to the extra yard to make our clients feel like we're there special for them. Okay, so right, cool, still over the ear look, isolating, so you can listen to the music. Also, they twist. Okay, these will twist. Okay, the other ones not so much. So these I can actually put on my shoulder and listen to my headphones this way. Okay, put them on your neck this way. Put them on your ear. They're very versatile. I really like them. Plus, they look amazing, and we all want to look the best, right? Hey, when it comes to headphones, people don't think about, well, women do. They think about all those fine details. Their earrings match their shoes, match their shirt, match their hair clip, they match all that stuff. Well, as DJs, you want to look sharp on stage, right? You want to look sharp to your clients. You want to look professional. Hey, I think the M-100s, not only that, between the M-100s and the Crossfades. Crossfades are a great headphone, especially for an everyday use headphone. That's a great headphone. These things I really like because they give you super sound quality. Great for the studio, great for listening to all your music and doing mixing and things like that, and great at the event. I think the Crossfades will do you fine at an event. Just didn't fit my mixing style, so I wanted to upgrade. These things have an amazing speaker. The speaker is just phenomenal on them. So really takes you to the next level musically, really gets you to that next musical level. Yeah, these are high end, and you're paying a good dollar for these things. I save my money. I want to make sure I get the right thing that I really like. Super clean headphone. Give you some really cool customization on there. Also, like we talked about, it has the Kevlar style cable. They do have some options that you can get. You can get a boom mic for it. You can also get a coiled headphone. So if you're in a DJ booth and you don't have a lot of room for a cable and you want that retraction, those options are available. So you can actually do some really cool stuff. They also have some other foam earpieces, which I think I'm going to order here in the next week or so. They're actually a little bit bigger and really give you that isolation. Also gives you a soft memory foam type feel. Now these are a memory foam style ear cup, which is cool. The other ones give you a little bit better isolation, a little bit more foamy around the ears. Now it brings your headphone out a little bit more, but sometimes you just want that comfort. Hey, you're going on a lot of travel on airplanes. You just want maybe you just want a pillow. You fall asleep on your headphones all the time. You never know. But M-100s, the V-moda, you got to check them out. Go to Brookstone. Mine is about 30 or 40 miles away. Happened to be in the area and ran down there, took a look at them, loved them, and so I had to get me a pair. So props to V-moda, a really cool set of headphones. You're not going to go wrong with the LP Crossfades. They're a really nice headphone. You want to step it up a notch and really go to the maximum level. Get the M-100s. They both have customization here, so it's really difficult to tell. I think the only the big tell is they have a V-moda logo on the headset here. The earpieces move a little bit different, and they're collapsible. Okay, so you get a small little pocket. I'm really kind of psyched. I really like the exoskeleton of both devices. This one just looks freaking cool. The Crossfade looks freaking cool. When you're cruising through the airport, people are like, what is that, Batman? It's freaking cool. Okay? This one, it has kind of the little V logo inside here. It's small and compact, little clamshell style. It fits great in your luggage and your suitcase if you need to. But most of the time it's clipped onto my either backpack or my suitcase. I'm taking it with me everywhere I go. So check it out. The LPs, Crossfades, or the M-100s. You want that superior sound quality, check them out. This is DJ Mikey Mike. Hope you enjoyed the video. And hey, we got all kinds of fun stuff coming up. Peace!